All right, next item is principal's report.
On the same week that we had Veterans Day, we also had an Applied Arts Career Expo where the department members brought in experts from a number of careers, and these professionals came in on a panel and students came in and had questions they were looking for on a worksheet to hear answers to. So we had a food scientist, we had a television director, we had an independent freelance video editor. Our own Mike Connors was there talking about IT at a high school. We had an architect there, we had auto service person there, a health specialist in nursing, and an elementary school teacher. So it was a really great day for kids to hear some people who had authentic experiences that could inspire them and let them know about future careers. So thanks to the Applied Arts Department for putting that on. We're in that registration time. That always comes a lot earlier than you might think about. Our teachers are busy and our department chairs going to the feeder schools and presenting about to the students there at all the feeder schools about the electives programs, and then our feeder schools are going to come visiting us. So the Monday that we get back, they start coming here, and for instance on the first day we have English and the library people coming over, and then they come and they meet with our teachers, and then they go around into classrooms. And so I've talked about this every year. We continue to do it because it's a valuable experience for the teachers to collaborate, and a good follow-up to our Joint Institute Day. So we'll be having all the disciplines coming. Most of them are coming that first week we're back. So they'll continue to look at some of scope and sequence, so obviously the next generation science standards and Common Core and all of those things. So we're looking forward to hosting them. I want you to know that 32 teachers here volunteered to open up their classrooms to let people come in, these teachers come in and see how we interact with our kids and deliver the curriculum. So thanks to them. Boy, when we get back the week after Thanksgiving, things are going to come at rocket speed. So I want families to remind families that have incoming freshmen that we'll be hosting We Are RB here. And a lot of our students help put that night on. So that's the Wednesday we get back. We also have a college, or that's the Tuesday we get back. The Wednesday we get back is the college kickoff night that junior and junior parents and juniors go to. So we'll have all the information on that in our new newsletter. But another neat thing is the following week, and Dr. Keene, you're going to like this one, we have Computer Science Week. There's now a National Computer Science Week that's December 9th through the 15th, and what's neat is they're trying to get across the country, everybody to do an hour of code is what they call it. So in all of our math classes, there will be different coding tutorials that our students are going to be exposed to, because they're trying to, the goal is across the United States that 10 million students will be introduced to computer science coding. So that's kind of a neat initiative that I thought you might want to know about. For families, remembering about registration, our current juniors have already gone through. Parents, you should be looking for paperwork to come home to sign off on what your kids, because sometimes there's a disconnect between what the kids have in their backpacks and what you see. So you should be looking, I know parents out there are looking shocked. Kids, you'd never do that, would you, to your parents? They're shrugging. So the current sophomores are going to start when we get back as well, so you can start looking for those papers to come. They'll have the pre-registration meeting. So you're supposed to sign off on that, and that's your first look at what your child is talking to their counselor about. So watch for those dates. The final thing I want to bring to everyone's attention is that, if you can believe it or not, December 18th, we're already into semester exams. And the semester exam times have been changed just slightly on those 3 days, so what you see in your student handbook is not any more accurate, so we'll be pushing out all that information, reminding people, and that's because the state law changed with how long schools have to be in attendance on days for it to count as a student attendance day. So each exam is being lengthened by, just 15 minutes. So students, it's going to be okay, breathe in, breathe out, we'll get used to it, but I just wanted to let people know that if anybody's paying attention out there tonight, but we will be, communicating this clearly to families. So that's about it.
One last thing I forgot to add, September we sent out our first e-newsletter to the community and to the parents. People can still sign up for that on our webpage, and anybody that is receiving that's watching tonight, we encourage you to spread the word to sign up for the new e-newsletter, and that will help keep you in the loop on the summary of district events as well as all the events that Ms. Bilesma just touched on. So,
Any questions for Pam?
There's no school tomorrow, correct?
I'm not gonna be here. I think most of the students aren't planning on coming, and teachers, no school tomorrow.
And
for the
although
rest
there's
of the
no
week.
school, I know a lot of our students and parents end up coming by the high school. The Riverside Police put out an announcement today that they're gonna close Forest Avenue to get from downtown Riverside to the high school between 7 and 9 a.m. for some kind of decoration project. There'll be detour signs, so if you're running late for practice or whatever purpose you're coming to the high school for, just be aware of that little detour.